Good morning people, hello and welcome to another vlog episode of the India Darshan travel series. So as you can see, we have hit the road. It's time to bid farewell to Bangalore and continue the ride to south. So far we have done almost 3,200 kilometers and the destination for today is unknown because I have not yet hit the highway, unless this is the highway, I don't know. Seems like a bypass road with a lot of constructions ongoing, so there's no board sign with distances yet. So I don't quite know the destination, but once we hit the highway and I start seeing the board sign with the name of the cities, I'll be able to better orient myself. Anyways, leaving Bangalore takes quite a while as it is. I was in the city and the offices started, it's just 9:40, I left at 9. So that was crazy chaos. I think I barely covered like 5-10 kilometers all this time. Anyway, so let's continue the ride, let's enjoy the views and let's see where we end up going today. So let's get started. Found a nice bakery along the way, so having some coffee, cake and samosa bread. So this is coffee. This is not filter coffee, this is instant coffee. But anyways, that's the job for me. So decided to just stop by for a quick snack break before we continue. So far, I still don't see any board signs. This is not the national highway yet, but anyways, it was a quick brunch break that I saw randomly along the way. So I just stopped by to look at this lotus pond and I checked the Google Maps. Apparently, this is National Highway 948A, not in the mint condition, but this is one of the national highways. And up ahead we are gonna meet NH44 again, which is the route that I was taking to go down south. So maybe then we are gonna start seeing more board signs, but at least this is a nice mangrove pond and some lotus growing. So I just stopped by to check this. Salem sounds like a good idea. Chennai is too far and I've already been there. Then there is Salem, 162 kilometers from here, which should be doable. Let's go! It says Kanyakumari is 574, so we are almost approaching the southern tip of India. And KGF is 60. Is KGF the same gold mines that appear in the RRR movie? Let me know in the comments below if it's the same thing. But really excited to see that the distance to the southernmost tip of India is just 574 kilometers. The ride to south is approaching very strong. No wait, I just realized the name of the movie is not RRR, it's KGF itself. I think in chapter 1 they introduced the mines. I just stopped by here to take a look at this. The cliffs, they look really cool. time check, it's 1:31 p.m. I'm somewhere in Dharampuri. It says Sipcot Industrial Park, Dharampuri. We are 60 kilometers away from Salem. I don't know what's the right pronunciation. Salem, Salem. That's going to be the stop for the night at least. That's a bigger town. And this is National Highway 44. I think if I keep going straight, it would be Salem, Madurai, Coimbatore and Kanyakumari. But I think at some point I will deviate, cover a little bit more and come back. And also Salem, so right now we are already in Tamil Nadu. So we have crossed over from Karnataka. We have crossed over from Karnataka into Tamil Nadu. And we'll be exploring quite a lot of Tamil Nadu again. I'm saying again because I've been to Tamil Nadu a few years ago with my father. And I've done all the major points already. That's why I'm only doing the new stuff now. So let's see what we end up exploring. For now, just taking shelter under the trees, letting Fortuner cool down as well, stretching my legs. It's 1:30, around 1:45, 1:50 or so we start moving. There's a restaurant here as well, but I'm not really hungry, still full from the brunch. So just a stretching break for now. I wasn't quite hungry, but I stopped at the bakery anyways to test out a few biscuits. But the biscuits have sugar. I was actually testing them because I can't really ask them if they have sugar. So I tasted them. There's this mama bear here. She wants pets. And then there's a little one here. I actually stopped for him and he's happily exploring. He's Dora the Explorer. See how cute. Then there's the mama also. Super curious. So we let them play in peace because both the biscuits that I had have sugar, so not good for them. But I really like the bakery culture out here. The biscuits are so massive that you have just one or two of them and you'd be full. So I had badam milk and 2 biscuit cum cookies. I don't even know what they were. And then 50 rupees done. So ended up having an experimental second brunch. And now it's cloudy, so loving the weather. Let's continue 60 kilometers further till we find home for the night. Just 10 kilometers out from Salem and 490 kilometers away from our destination and the ride to south, the southernmost tip of India, Kanyakumari. So far so good, loving the ride. So hello from Salem. Found myself a small modest lodge. They have a restaurant downstairs, CMR Cafe, and upstairs my room is on the second floor. Took a non-AC basic room. That too comes with a complimentary breakfast, so that's really cool. They have some dairy parlors here and a small market nearby, so we're gonna park up, unload, check in, and they said there is a hill station nearby about 45 minutes from here, and that's pretty much about it for Salem, so I took it for one night. Let's go check in. So this is pretty much my room, very neat and clean and relatively spacious. It's kind of like the dormitory prices because there are 3 rooms on this floor. So I am in one and then there are 2 more, and here's a shared bathroom. So that's why it's a very budget place. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, ask the reception again. So there's a hill station called Yercaud, Yercaud. That's about 30 kilometers from here. And with the serpentine roads should take about 54 minutes or so, about an hour. And he said that doesn't really close, so you can go whenever you want. Now it's 3:30, so I'll rest up for a little bit. Also look up if there's something else interesting in the neighborhood. If I find something close by, I'll prefer that. If not, We'll see if I have the energy to go to the hill station for a short ride for the evening. For now, let's take a rest break.
A few inches later.
Alrighty, good evening from Salem. I have been resting for a while, so I oriented myself a little bit, and there's actually not a whole lot going out here in Salem in terms of tourism. Found a few temples that were like 5-6 kilometers from here. Then there was that hill station, and I just did the riding in the hills, so not really doing that. I decided to just go for a casual walk in the neighborhood now that it has become cloudy as well, and you can see some hills from here also. So just gonna go for a casual neighborhood walk. And I also learned that this is known as the city of mangoes. So I found a mango farm nearby, and I wrote to the owner in case if they'd let me explore their mango farm and try out few local varieties. Let's see if they reply in time, because I'm only here for a very short stay. If they reply, I might extend my stay. If they don't, I'll continue further. Anyways, for now, let's go for a little neighborhood stroll in Salem. Most of the places around here have zero English translation. It's like pure local language. I guess that's Tamil. Can't really tell the characters apart, but they have started to stockpile on the wood, so I guess the LPG shortage is starting to take effect here as well. But so far I'm not quite sure if I'm going into the market side or what. Oh, there's a railway station. I just walked over to the railway station out here. Man, the bus drivers out here, they drive like crazy maniacs, like everywhere else, but this is like next level, so you have to always be vigilant. But here is the railway station. I just literally walked like 10 steps and I'm already at the railway station out here. Let's check out how big this is. Pretty quiet around here, very basic railway station, not a whole lot of crowd, so I guess doesn't get like very popular per se, and there's connectivity to Chennai from here. That's about it. Let's walk out. Looks like I'm in some sort of market area. Did darshan in 2 temples so far. Drank the Jigarthanda, which is a cool drink for the summers. They have diced almonds with a scoop of ice cream and milkshake and jelly, and mix up a whole bunch of things, and basil seeds as well. I had that when I was in Scotland. There used to be a South Indian restaurant over there, and the owner used to sell that. Since then, it's been a very long time. So if you're in Tamil Nadu, you will find that very easily. Now I'm just walking around in the quest for food. I'm seeing a lot of fruit vendors around here, but nobody is selling mangoes, so I'm a bit confused. If this is the city of the mangoes, where are they going? They are not here. Oh yeah, let's walk around a little bit and see if we can find some food to eat. Walked into 2 restaurants as well, but now it's like they're just waking up because the Ramadan fast is about to end. So they're just picking up momentum, and the food is starting to cook, and the food is starting to roast now. Well, that was an epic experiment that went really successful. It's a local shop. You can see there's zero English, zero Hindi translation, nothing, but they are making live food. So I walked right in and pretended to know what was going on, and I randomly started ordering something. I had absolutely no idea. There's a big language barrier. They don't speak my language, I don't speak theirs. I'm still in India. I was born and brought up here, but this is the beauty of the country. So I just went inky pinky ponky. One guy spoke like 1 or 2 words here or there, so I could figure out what it was. The first one was a normal parotta, served with chickpea curry and coconut chutney. I think coconut chutney wasn't part of the deal, but I asked for it just to be sure because it was spicy. Then the second one was the spicy parotta, chili parotta. That made me start to sweat. That was a little bit spicy. But anyways, that was an epic experience, the rustic wanderer way. I like doing these kind of things. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the vlog. Yeah, welcome to the roadways. I'm gonna wrap up the vlog because my ears are now ringing after that horn. Walk around the market, grab some light snacks, and then start heading back to my room and rest up. It's already 6:15. Sun has set. Nothing much to do around here. In the next vlog, we'll be on the move very likely because the mango farm people haven't responded yet. So I guess this is it for Salem. I'll see you again in another episode. This is the Rustic Wanderer signing off.